All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for yet another installment of the Bald Chef of Bergamo. As you can see, I'm not in Bergamo. It's the holidays. I'm in Cincinnati, Loveland, Ohio, visiting my family. And it's New Year's. And so what do the Americans do at New Year's? They make finger foods and snacks to celebrate the New Year. So today we're going to make some buffalo chicken wings. That's right, chicken wings in the oven. Very simple. Lots of recipes out there. Let me just show you how easy it is. You too can do this. It's lovely. Great way to entertain family and friends. Celebrate the new year. Watch some football. Let's see how we do it. So I've taken the chicken and I've separated the wings, the wingettes, the drumettes, etc. Then I'm going to season them. Just want to let you know that it's, you can buy these separated, but why do that? Get yourself some of these edge pieces and use that for a good chicken broth. Just separate them off. That's just basically free of charge. Good eats for making some broth. Just set that to the side. And then you separate out your drumettes and your wingettes, and you can make yourself some chicken wings like this. So what I'm going to do is, I've got some baking powder, about 4 tablespoons of baking powder, a teaspoon of paprika, about a teaspoon of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, and a little bit of salt. And that baking powder is there to kind of help, the starch in the baking powder kind of help crisp up these wings when I put them in the oven. So I'm going to mix this into the wings. I'm going to lay them out on a pan, and I'll show you how to do that. So I've got the wings coated with that simple little baking powder, garlic, onion, pepper, paprika, etc. Just to give it a little bit of spice. And I put it on a nice little rack on a little pan. Kind of keep them elevated a little bit when I put them in the oven. Let them cook all around. I'm going to put them in the oven for about 20 minutes at 425. Then I'm going to turn them and then cook them for another 20 minutes, and we'll see what they look like at that point. Let's put them in the oven and start getting these babies cooking. So, the buffalo wing sauce, we got the buffalo wings in the oven, right? So we got to make some sauce. So I just start with some simple Frank's Red Hot. Nothing fancy here. Frank's Red Hot, I think, is one of the best things to do when you're making your wings. And I got about let's say a half a cup of Frank's Red Hot that I'm going to add to this. Start with a little bit, get the pan warmed up, and then I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Simple. Got to get a sweetness from the brown sugar and the spiciness from the Frank's Red Hot. And then just going to slowly cook this, and let the sugars come out of the of the brown sugar and dissolve and mix in with the spiciness and vinegarness of the Frank's Red Hot to give you that flavor. So let me start getting this going, and we'll see how this gets nice and gooey and glazes up nicely. And so you got the brown sugar in here. Mix the brown sugar in, and just a very slow heat up of this sauce, and it's just going to bubble a little bit and evaporate some of the liquids. And this is all a matter of taste, right? If you like it really sugary, you can add some more brown sugar. If you like it liquid, you can add less. You can cook it less. I like to cook mine down to get a little, like a barbecue sauce thickness. The viscosity of a thick barbecue sauce is what I like to put on my wings. So it looks like more of a glaze than a sauce. And when this is done, I'm just gonna just dribble it over the wings, and they'll be good to go. We'll show you what this looks like when the glaze is done, so you can get an idea of how long I cook it. So here's the finished product. Nice gooey, thick glaze, almost molasses type of sauce. And I'm just going to add this to the wings. Let's see what those look like when they're all ready to go. Okay, so these wings are done. They crisped up perfectly. And then I'm going to add a little bit of buffalo sauce to this. and we'll be good to go. I'll show you how those plated up with the sauce. Here's what we got. We got the crispy wings with the nice buffalo glaze sauce on top. This is wonderful. Happy New Year to all. Bald Chef of Bergamo. Good eats, hot treats.